Alright, bro gangs, so here's the initial prototype of the MPU6050 motorcycle lean angle monitor. And I also, to be able to see the values, basically, I bought this Adafruit 1.28 240 by 240 round TFT display, and this is the this is actually an Arduino Uno R3 that I bought like a couple of years ago, and I'll tell you the reason why. This is the newest one that I just bought that I showed last time. This is the Arduino R4 with Wi-Fi. Now, as you can see here, the MPU6050 has this quick connector right here. So it basically uses the serial bus or the I2C bus. And forgive me if I'm using wrong terminologies because I am not an electrical or electronics engineer. So I'm gonna be using these terminologies loosely, right? I code. That's what I do. But anyways, but yeah, so as you can see, this Arduino R4 also has a quick connector right here at the bottom, right? And if you see these, some of the sensors that I bought from Arduino, and it's not showing up right there, they all have, you know, quick connectors, right? Unfortunately, though, for some reason, it looks like there's a bug either. But I'm thinking the bug is on the Arduino Uno R4 because when I connect it through the quick and even pins. So right now I'm using pin, right? I'm not, because the R3 doesn't have the quick connector. But now I'm using the quick 2-pin connector, and they work totally fine. But in the R4, whatever I do, it won't work, right? It's not giving me the correct values. So for the code, you know, there's a when you buy a sensor or whatever component from Adafruit, they actually have the documentation for it in their website. So they have the pinouts, the other different documentations for different boards, right? So and then also they have the you know, the data sheets and all that. So you can check it out there. So their libraries also come with samples for the sensors, and then what I did is I just basically brought in the samples in, and then applied the Kalman filter and make it more specific for monitoring the motorcycle lean angles. Right there again, there's a formula for measuring those. Right. So yeah. So the code is right here, and basically. I wrote some of it, and then I also use Copilot to validate the code and and verify if I miss anything. So it actually did help me write some of the formula for filtering out vibrations and whatnot. Also, there's a GitHub library for MPU6050 motorcycle lean angle sensor that you can use. But it is based upon Arduino specific MPU6050. I'm using Adafruit, so I use theirs and basically just kind of wrote my way throughout, and also use Copilot again or AI to validate those code, right? So let's go ahead and check out the demo of this sensor. All right, so. Here's what's going on, right? And this is a quick demo of the sensor. So I have the MPU6050 here, and that's my Adafruit 1.28 inch 240 by 240 round TFT display, and of course Arduino right there. And you can already see some values being displayed on that. LCD. So now what I want to do is I want to just reset that sensor, right? And in order to do that, first what you want to do is you want to keep the sensor flat like this, And then the Arduino has a reset button at the back right there. When I press this, it's going to recalibrate this sensor, right? To get 0 or get as close to 0 as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and press that. You'll see this freezing. Now it's doing some recalibration. And you see it's not completely 0, right? It's about negative point something, right? So now if I actually start moving this sensor, so let's say you are in a motorcycle, and if I go right here, if I go to the left, you see it goes all the way to 59.5. That's max about 60 degrees. And if I go to the right, it goes to the other side, and again maxes out about 60 degrees right there. So normally, for us mere mortals riding on the track, you'll get about, like right here, about 30, 40, right there, right? So I'm trying to imagine being at the ridge right now, and let's say I am turning on to turn 2. So if I go that, I'm going to go this way, go that way. So it's about, but this one is, I'm moving it too much, but it's about right there. And then I'm going to go turn right. It's about right there, right? So that's how it works. So the next goal is I am actually going to put this together, get a smaller board for the microcontroller. And I'm going to give them to my friend Josh. He's, going to do the 3D print the casing for this in order for us to be able to test this at the track, right? Right now I have it hooked up to this screen. I might keep it, or maybe just hook up a what do you call this? A Bluetooth component to this, just to transfer the data to my phone. But we'll see, right? But that's how it is right now. I am going to post the step-by-step, how I put them together, right? Step by step. And also the code that I wrote for this, and on my Patreon account, right? So you can check it out there if you if you are interested to follow along and get the artifacts for this project. Also, I am going to do a giveaway of the components that you can, if you subscribe, you'll get a chance to win the giveaway that I'm planning to do for this.